There we go, that's the one that I need. G'day, lads. And we're joined today with me for the season opener for ZFS Championship Season 6. Lobby 2. Where are we today? Well, we're at Lago Maggiore, 25 laps round this Italian circuit in the inventory group 4 cars. We're going to be back here next week for the action in the Group 3's same circuit. They do a different layout. Let me grab... Where is it? I've got some new thingamajigs. Where is it? I think it's lobby? Yes, I said it here. So yeah, we're at Lago Maggiore West tonight for the Group 4 cars. We're joined by a couple new drivers this season in Lobby 2. Some of the newcomers include Mr. X Tino, No Neck Monster, Evil Cat 69, Frowny One, Somerset Sarge, and Idle 4 Gaming. We've got 12 drivers tonight. A couple might be turning up a bit later. We've got a jam-packed 3 full lobbies tonight. If you want to check out the action in Lobby 1, then look no further than Black Flag E-Racing TV. BFER Urban Pirates is streaming Lobby 1. I'm live streaming Lobby 2. Lobby 3, we don't know about it yet. It's not getting live streamed at the moment. It might be doing race replays for it, but if it's anything like last season, we're in for a treat. The season has been extended to 10 rounds of perfect wheel-to-wheel action. So, they've, correct me, they've changed it from how they did because last 2 minutes to qualifying, by the way, because last season, the way that we did it, we did the same track, Week 1, Group 4, Week 2, Group 3, all ZFS inventory, but they look like they've spiced it up a little bit, as usual. I don't know much about what's going on. All I know that it's part of ZFS, which is, if you're unfamiliar with it, first of all, what have you been doing? You've been living under a rock. This is honestly some of the greatest racing I've ever seen in all of Gran Turismo. We've got 13 drivers now, and the newcomers joined. Absolute ram-packed lobby, very short technical windy circuits in these Group 4s. 1 minute qualifying. Let's have a look at the brand new race overlay designed by BFER Urban Pirates. I'm just going to give you a quick word warning. The live tyres, the box, is a different shape to the one that I usually use. And there's been a bit of a rush setting the stream up, so it's not cropped correctly. If I go, just spectate here real quick. So we've got Big Man Wooly 69 tearing up the track. He's actually the fastest driver out at the moment in all of practice. So yeah, it's just a little bit stretched. I'll make sure it's fixed for next week. But sorry if that's a bit irritating. You're gonna have to do with it. With the brand new overlay designed by Big Man. And right, qualifying should be starting any minute. This is practice at the moment. Let's have a look at the newcomers. So the grid for tonight. There is 14 of us in the lobby, including me. KW is yet to tick in. So we've got some newcomers. We've got Mr. X Tino, one of the newcomers. Might have been a lobby 3 driver. I have no clue. So the blokes that I've not seen before. If I've not seen them, they're newcomers. Of course, we've got the Legend 2503. Qualifying is starting at the moment. It seems. KW has not ticked in yet. Could be interesting. Is he going to tick It's going to tick in. I'd love to see KW race. It's a very, very quick driver, KW. Yeah, the room is being prepared. I forgot ZFS always resets lobbies and stuff, so I'll grab lobby up. So yeah, got a 10-minute qualifier first, followed by 25 laps at this quick windy circuit. I believe the usual ZFS qualifying rules are in place regarding tyre allocation, which is I'm just gonna bring up the room settings real quick. Tyres are they allowed tonight? Because I've not had a 7x tyre wear, 6x fuel consumption. That's gonna be massive for strategy. Heavy mechanical damage. We're tyre. Okay, you can use all tyres. Are required to use the hards and the softs. And I believe KW has ticked in. That is nice. Yeah, I believe the usual ZFS qualifying rules are in place, which is where whichever tyre you want to start the race on is the tyre that you have got to qualify on. And yes, that is true. So grab these up so you can see you've got some hard runners and you've got some soft runners. And then you've got Somerset Sarge on the mediums. We've got all three tyre compounds on the grid. This is great because of the massive 7x tyre wear rate. You're not really going to be wanting to start on the softs, I would think, because they're just going to get shredded up. You've got to use them at least once. But so yeah, let's have a look at what tyres everyone's starting on. So we've got KGN 100. The lobby host for tonight is starting on the hards. Evil Cat 69 on the softs. Legend 2503, wickedly fast driver last season, on the hards. ZFS Steve on the softs. Woody 69 on the hards. Idle 4 Gaming, one of the newcomers for tonight, is on the softs. Frowny 1 on the hards, another one of the newcomers. And we've got KW 1990 GT, a hard runner. Mr. X Tino, another newcomer on the racing hards. No Neck Monster, another newcomer on the softs. Gaz Monkey 88, another newcomer. Loads of newcomers on this grid tonight. He's running the softs. Somerset Sarge is your only medium runner for qualifying, and Kenobi on the softs. Right. Let's grab a look at, so we're going to watch the first set of laps, then we're going to go on board with the Legend 2503. Now, I've caught this at a cock-ass bit, because they've just started the lap. So can't really go on board yet, so let's just have butchers at these, go through all the nice camera angles. I'll look at the livery, beautiful orange and black livery. Wooly for the win, absolutely, mate. Good to see the rooting for Wooly 69. He's done a lot of racing recently, Wooly. He was in a race that I was commentating last night, SIMSA. Wooly's very strong, and he put in some banging races last season. It'd be nice to see him on the top step. Alright, okay. It's about a 1 minute 20 lap. We'll go on board with Wooly for this next lap. Got about 20 seconds left of this lap. So, let's go on board as we as he sets himself up in, what car is this? This is the Aston Martin Group 4. As you go onto the start finish straight, run down into the very heavy braking zone for turn 1, drops it down to first for that rotation, bangs it up to second for the traction quick right-hander. as yeah, very twisty, turny section here of the left and right handers. You've got a nice little flat bit at the back, taking as much as that curve as possible. Shortest run down the straight as we go down the infamous hill here into this banked right-hander, braking just past the 50 board, drops it down to second, bangs it out on the throttle, good exit with a nice run onto this straight bit. There's tracks, there's a lot of straight and a lot of like this twisty, fast. It's a bit of everything in this track. I do love it. Little tap of the brakes down into third, strong on the throttle as we prepare to get to the start-finish rig. Just a couple corners left to go of this lap. It's not been rapid as we go into the final corner. Idle 4 Gaming going past Wheelie, but it goes off into the grass, as that's going to allow Wheelie to get a nice little slipstream effect into the fast. What time is it for him? It's a 1:31.2. So, who is on provisional pole at the moment? Well, that is ZFS Steve in the Suzuki Swift with the 1:28.257. Absolutely incredible pace setting in these group fours. We've got a nice little train here, consisting of Steve, as he's going to get his way past. I just noticed that is a 7/10 gap to pole. However, you've got to remember these, and I'm forgetting this as well, these drivers, they're all on different compounds. So Steve might be provisional pole at the moment. You got soft runners, and then out of your hard runners, it is Woody 69 on, well, he's 7th on the grid, but he's the fastest hard runner. So I like to call that hard pole. Wait, that might get taken out of context. But yeah, Woody's setting some very nice pace out here on the hard. Actually faster than Somerset Sarge on the mediums. And he's about a 10th off the Legend 2503, which is another driver that you've got to look out for to get to that nice slipstream bonus. Going onto the onto the start-finish straight, he's going to make his way past KJN into turn 1. Takes a bit too much of that curve. Might get slapped on the face with that penalty. As you can see, already after 3 laps pushing, Idle 4 Gaming, look at those softs. They're already halfway dead. So halfway through qualifying, we're seeing couple of the drivers on the soft tyre already having to pit for another fresh set of softs, which you can do. But whatever tyre that you want to qualify on, what you want to start on, you have to qualify on, but there's no rule saying you can't take an additional set if they get shredded. Let's have a look at Steve. Yeah, look at that soft tyre. I would not want to be starting on that. You've got 28 laps ahead of you. But I guess it'd be all right if you manage to bang it out on pole like Steve is with that 7/10 gap to Idle 4 Gaming. It would be all right. Just get a couple laps out. One thing that you will notice about these ZFS drivers, and the thing that amazes me about this series, is these drivers. Yes, and there is ZFS Steve coming into the pits. These drivers just seem to have an uncanny ability to just drive a car that they can be basically on the rims, these drivers, full red, and still only drop like a 10th or 2 based on their push laps. It genuinely amazes me how little grip these drivers need to just send it. That's one of the things that I love about this series, because of how it's how everything that you do is revolved around the ZR and like the credits system. It opens up this like new field, this like new view for racing. It promotes this crazy clean crazy fast racing that you always see in ZFS. Let's have a look how the hard runner's looking. The Legend 2503 has banged it in front of Wheelie 69. Only 40 milliseconds separating these two rapid drivers. I reckon we could see these two in contention for the lead, battling with Steve. Wooly, the Legend, and Steve battling out the lead. That is my prediction for tonight. That would be incredible to see. Those are three drivers that I've seen race before and I've seen race clean. As we have a look at KW 1990 GT, almost thought he wasn't going to race tonight, but I forgot that ZFS always does like 27 lobby resets for some reason before they start racing. That is a nice lap from KW there. Right, who, if anyone's left in chat, we've got 30 seconds for the checkered flag of qualifying. You blink and it's over. That's probably more just because I've been yapping for the entire thing, but that's part of commentary. That is why I'm here. I'm here to watch some cars go through, and I don't shut up about it. As Kenobi shaving 7/10 off his best time. It's got on board with him because he does seem to be flying. As commentator's curse, he goes off into the grass. That's this lap gone. He's managed to put it. Oh my god! I just noticed. Idle 4 Gaming has put it on provisional pole, 36 milliseconds faster than Steve. What is this lap looking? He's gonna get that slipstream bonus from No Neck Monster, but he is down due to dirty air. Whereabouts is Steve? Steve has got clear air, no dirty air to worry about. His last lap, a 27.616, rapid pace. Just getting destroyed by track limits, but that 28.203 is good enough to snatch pole back from Idle 4 Gaming by 18 milliseconds. 18 milliseconds is all that separates the front row. And if you're not used to ZFS, that is what we have in store for you. Incredible rig. Look at how close some of these drivers are. Woody City in the hard runners department, Woody 69, 84 milliseconds faster than the Legend 2503. Alright, let's have a butchers at the starting grid. Well, I mean, you can't see P7 or P8 or P6 because of the live tyres thing has been smashed in. I'm gonna see if I can just there we go, you can see them now. Alright, remind me to turn that back on, because if I don't and I forget, you're not getting any live tyre data. So your grid for tonight, ZFS Steve has banged it on pole, followed by Idle 4 Gaming, 18 milliseconds behind. Your second row consists of ZFS Kenobi and ZFS Evil Cat, followed by Gaz Monkey and Evil Knievel. Then the fourth row is Wheelie 69 and the Legend 2503. Fifth row is Somerset Sarge and KW 1990 GT, followed by KGN 100 and Mr. X Tino, and Frowny 1 at the back on his own. Right, we're all good to go. Grab my tyres back before I forget. Let's do this, lads. Got about 40 odd minutes, I reckon, yeah. 40, 45 it usually is. I'm going to take a sip of my brew while I wait for the race to start. Actually get all this sorted. Alright. Which button is it? That one it. That's a shit camera angle. Can I get a better one? Right, no. That is our view of the grid for some reason. We're gonna have to make do with it. It's 4, 5. Lights out and away we go for the start of season 6 of ZFS. GazMonkey88 getting a wicked start. ZFS Steve falling down the order without the greatest start. They're all clean through turn 1. As I say that, there's been some bumps from behind. ZFS Steve there with rear damage. What's happened there? We'll have a look at that in a moment. The rest of them seem to all be clean. It is Idle 4 Gaming that leads at Sector 1, followed by GazMonkey88, Evil Cat 69, ZFS Steve with that rear bumper damage, followed by Kenobi, Legend, and No Neck Monster. Where's Wooly 69 in all of this? Wooly has fallen back to dead last, getting involved in possibly a turn 1 altercation. Let's have a Butcher's. No, that is the wrong button. That is going to be next to no. Alright, let's have a look at what happened to Steve first. So, brakes for turn 1 gets stuck here. And there's a bump from behind by the Legend 2503. It's just what happens racing. So let's have a Butchers at Wooly 69 actually from the start. Where's he got that damage from? So that seems to, yeah, here you see the Legend getting pushed forward. There's that bump with Steve. Are we going to catch Wooly's moment? Might not actually. It might have happened a bit afterwards, later on in the lap. Are we going to see anything happen to Wooly? Bangs that curb, and yeah, that's just caused a concertina, and he's ended up in the wall. Such a shame, so easy to do. But he's already making places. He's going to go for the move on KGN, doesn't care about the damage. Sends it on KGN and he's up into 11th position. What's it looking like up in the front? Well, we've got Idle 4 Gaming leading by GazMonkey from a 7/10 gap. So yeah, these front 5 just starting to edge out from each other, building little gaps, not much, but in terms of ZFS, the 7/10 gap is massive. And then you've got the hard runners of the Legend 2503. So let's have a look at this battle for 6th between the Legend, No Neck Monster, and Somerset Sarge. And then we've got MXT back. So Somerset, Neck, and No Neck Monster going for the outside move on the Legend. Isn't quite able to make it stick. It's the Legend defending flawlessly there. But they're bumper to bumper, 2/10 separating each of these drivers. That is ZFS, if you've not seen it before. Look at this. As Somerset Sarge sees the gap on No Neck Monster. Come on, can the cameras work? Somerset Sarge going for the double overtake on these two. Has he made it stick? They're 3 abreast going into the banked corner, and it's Somerset Sarge that's ahead. No, it's not. It's the Legend defending it round the outside. Oh my word! This is what I've missed. This is ZFS. As Somerset Sarge and No Neck Monster getting wheel to wheel, but No Neck Monster seeing a gap. He's got the drive. It's a drag race to the next corner, and No Neck Monster has made the move on the Legend. Somerset Sarge with the half-second penalty. All this fighting has allowed. Who is that in the back? Some of the blokes joined. MXTino has joined this fight. Look at this. Oh my word. as there is MX Tino going for the move on Somerset. There's a little bit of contact there, nothing much, but that has caused MX Tino to lose a lot of momentum, and that's allowed KW to catch up to all of this. This is a 5-way battle for P6. As No Neck Monster has started to pull away. Somerset Sarge will be serving that half-second penalty. We're on lap 4. We're on lap 4 out of 25, and they're 3 abreast again going into the banked corner. Oh god, can my cameras, please? No. Can I get a bunch? Can I have a look at the 4 wide cars and not just have a drone shot from 300 miles away, please? Thank you. There we go. KW taking the move on Somerset Sarge. So, and there is MX Dino on the Legend 250. I can't take my eyes off this. I want to be looking up front. I've seen that Steve's made another position, so there is fighting up front. But you can't look away from this. This is 5 cars, and they're all separated by literal threads of string of separating these cars. And there's no contact, no nothing. As you see, Somerset Sarge, don't even know which, yes. So MX Tino going for the move on the Legend. I don't know where to look. Has he made it stick? Yes, he... Oh! Legend around the outside, but it's not gonna work. MX Tino, he's got the run on the inside. He's gonna play it safe to not go into to not twat into the Legend. Look at this. This is perfect, clean, fun racing. Look at that, wheel to wheel. Somerset Sarge and MX Tino. Somerset Sarge making move. He's going to go for a move on the Legend. The Legend goes defensive, but that's not stopping Sarge. Well, it is. And there's KW in the back, looking up the inside of MX Tino. But KJN's coming to have a bit of this. Oh my word. Surely the soft runners are going to have to be struggling on tyres. I want to have a look up front. So I've just been looking at the battle for 6th. This entire time, but I've not been able to look away. So up front we got a 5-way battle up front anyway. Yeah, look at those soft tyres, they are dead. And as you see, Kenobi, look at that front left tyre. Any reasonable I'd be looking at that and I'd be thinking I need to pit now. But watch, Kenobi's going to stay out for a couple of laps because these drivers are just goats. No Neck has managed to get out of this fighting, and he has pulled from this group. But look, we're just going to go back, and there's just like they're 3 abreast. Amazing first few laps. This is ZFS for you. Thank you for the FU cancer badge on the stream. Have family with it. Just want to say I appreciate it. Yeah, the BFDR Urban Pirate, our other broadcaster, the dude who does all the overlays for these races. His wife has terminal cancer at the moment, so we've got a big fuck cancer movement at the moment, which I'm in full support of. I absolutely love it, but not fuck. You know what I meant. So yeah, these guys just seeming to spread out a little bit, not that much. So it's about 2 seconds from 11th, 7th now. And I say that, look, Legend and Sarge, wheel to wheel. Are we going to see any drivers in the pits? No, they're still, actually no, Gaz Monkey coming into the pits, taking off those soft tyres on the AMG. There's Somerset Sarge's, but the Legend round the outside. He's going to have the inside for this car. Oh my god, who's that? That is No Neck Monster, who has had a moment there. Let's have a look at that on the instant replay on those soft tyres. So yeah, them tyres really suffering. Managed to pull away from this group just a little too early on the throttle with no grip. So easy to do. Lose control of the back end. And yeah, there goes this fight. And he's managed to rejoin perfectly in this fight that he was just a couple laps ago. But he is going to have to think about pitting surely sooner rather than later. So, how is looking at the back? Woolley, Woolley with the fastest lap of the race, 28.077. He is not setting too shabby pace at all, but he has already pit. He was one of the very early pitters, got rid of those hard tyres to repair that damage and gone onto softs. And there is your race leader, Idle 4 Gaming, coming into the pits. Is any of these going to follow? Evil Cat doesn't, and ZFS Steve. So this is currently your battle for the lead. Evil Cat 69. Kenobi comes into the pits as well versus Steve. Steve still with that rear damage. It's not hindered him as much. The Suzuki Swift, this car here, is definitely one of the best cars on tyres in game in general. It just seems to be able to make tyres last for ages. As there is Steve going for the move. He's seen a gap. He's gonna late on the brakes, sends it down the inside. Is he able to make it stick? Yes, he is. With a little bump from Evil Cat on the exit. But yeah, look at the tyre difference between Evil Cat and Steve. This could be tyre saving, which could be playing a role, but this just showcases how strong the Swift is on tyres. That has promoted this battle for all these hard runners to be the battle for the third position on track. Right, there's a massive group of them over here. So I don't know who to look at. Is there a way that I can get like cameras to just not be a numpty? Probably not, because it's got Thomas mode. So yeah, Somerset Sarge, he was our only medium starter, and you can see them mediums on the, what car is that? I think that's a BRZ. Yes, that is a Suzuki BRZ. Nice. Yeah, those medium tyres looking about the same deck as Steve's softs. Steve with a surprisingly little bit more, actually. Yeah, that just shows how different cars, different like loads on the tyres. As KW looking up inside Sarge, I did notice. Is he going to go for a move into the bank corner? He's 2/10 off on his fastest lap. He's gaining. He's looking up the inside. Late on the brakes. Oof! Oh my word! Send and a half by KW. I think there was a little bit of contact there, which is why he has addressed the position. Let's have a butchers on that on the instant replay. So yeah, just a little bit too aggressive from KW there. So Sarge does get past. So yeah, but he is ahead. What happened? I was in the bloody what's it called? Instant replay. I come back and KW's got ahead. Any of these drivers going to pit? The hard runners don't have to worry about tyres in the slightest. But Somerset Sarge, that is he is fully red. That front left medium. So surely, what's it called? Pitting is going to have to be on the back of his mind. It's not very cold for like that. My tea is perfect drinking temperature. It's perfect. As yeah, you can see the dead tyres. That's allowed Tino to catch up. Brilliant save there by Tino. I was sure he was going to end up in the barriers there. That just shows how strong these drivers are in ZFS. Has no neck monster looking. He's still not pit. This is what I mean by these ZFS drivers. He was full red on lap 7 when he had that incident. He's still not pit on lap 10. He's still banging out laps that are similar to what these lot are setting on the hard tyres. A lot quicker than some of these blokes. Let's have a look at this. These are probably actually, let's make a mental note. ZFSD coming into the pits. He's going to finally repair that damage that he got on lap 1. That promotes Evil Cat 69. Epic username, by the way, mate. As yes, Somerset Sarge does come into the pits as well. So, this is now the battle for P2 on track. Evil Cat 69, 13 seconds ahead of the legend here. I know this isn't the battle for P1, but you can't really look away from this. And they are starting to spread out a bit. You see, it's gone from like a 5-car pack to a 2-car pack and a 3-car pack. Legend just edging out KW 1990. That gap's come down to about 8/10 now. So it's still in slipstream range, but not quite overtaking range. You know who is into overtaking range? Mr. MX Chino going for the move on KJN. That's going to allow Idle 4 Gaming, your net race leader, to come. So these are a full pit stop behind Idle 4 on that undercut. He's going to get the double overtake off. He is charging. He was one of Idle 4 was our race leader. He's got back onto the softs. Evil Cat 69 does pit now. But he was one of the first lot to pit. Undercut seems to be working massively. So where is Steve's in this battle? So yes, that has promoted the legend to P1 as Evil Cat 69 comes into the pit. But surely not for long, as these fresh softs compared to slightly shot hard. Surely Idle 4 Gaming just seems to you see that gap, just these are incredibly quick drivers, KW and the legend. He's catching, making his putting on a show for his first ZFS race. He might have been in the community before I was. I've only seen one season so far of this, but he's not a bloke that I reckon. Oof! Some bloody voodoo magic kicking off there. Got mental maths. 14 laps to go of this race. We're around about the halfway point. Yeah, KW 1990 struggling on fuel a lot. Someone who isn't Idle 4 Gaming is caught up to these leading 2 drivers. He's going to retake the lead anytime soon. KW darts into the pits. 6% fuel he has done from that stint. He's done a fantastic job for that stint. So, Idle 4 Gaming we are watching at the moment, chasing the legend 2503. The Idle 4 Gaming is definitely your race leader at the moment. Not on track, that is the legend. But surely Idle's going to retake that position from the legend on those. These are softs versus hards. Where is he going to make the move? It's not quite close enough yet. Gaining. Absolutely flawless corner there. There we go, my brew's gone. So how's the legend doing for fuel? Not good. The legend is definitely going to be pitting sometime soon, but he's still gaining. Look, that was his fastest lap. So yeah, here is Idle 4 Gaming going to be able to make the move before the pits. It's close enough to start thinking about it, not quite into the final corner. So, is the legend going to go off to the pits? Yes, he is. Idle 4 Gaming is now the race leader at the moment. 1% fuel for the Dutchman there. He has driven that car to its absolute limit on that stint. Alright. Are any drivers in like battles? Just having a look at the minimap. Got a nice little battle for P4 on track between Frowny and Woody69. We're on board with Frowny at the moment. Those are dead softs at the moment. So, and he's running low on fuel at the moment. Woody is gaining on it. How is Woody's pace looking? Look at this. This is the Woody69 I'm on about. So, dead softs. Look at them tyres. He's got to be thinking about his second pit stop. He stopped quite early to get rid of that damage. And went on to another set of softs. So, Wooly, he's not run the hards yet. I reckon this stop, which is going to stop either this lap or next, looking at fuel and tyres, I reckon he'll take the hards and try and run them to the rest of the race, going on the 2-stop. Yeah, 2-stop is definitely the preferred strategy, I reckon, for this race at the moment. And yeah, Idle 4 Gaming coming for his second stop. Idle 4 Gaming possibly on for a 3-stop. KJN running out of fuel as he trundles into the pit lane. That is how that is. Incredible. Woody69 also coming in. That has promoted Steve on the exit of his stop. Steve going for an interesting strategy. You can see by how little fuel he's taken. He's just wanting to run these hards for as little as possible and spend the majority of the race on the soft compound tyre. You have to run the hards and you have to run the softs. Nothing about mediums. Somerset Sarge just wanted to do it for the memes, which I respect. But yeah, you can see he's took next to no fuel. He's just wanted to get them hards on, get these laps done with, and then get onto the objectively better tyre. But is that the best force strategy? You're going to be stopping, possibly doing an extra stop from what your competitors are, and we've got Gaz Monkey versus Evil Cat here. We'll watch these, because why not? We always like a good little battle here at ZFS. And these boys always know how to put on a show. Yo. Evil Cat, Gaz Monkey, goes a little bit wide there. Gets up a bit of dust, nothing major. He's got some dirt on his tyres. Yes, there we go. Steve already in the pit. He's done his one racing lap. All the hards, that's good enough for him. He's getting those off. Going on to the softs. And then going on to his regular strategy that has promoted Kenobi to your race lead. And Evil Cat 69 making the lunge on Gaz Monkey. Missed that. So use this fancy little thingy-majig. Let's go on board for this. Drag race to the line. Got the inside line. Perfect. God, I love this camera angle. I love it when the camera angles actually do what I want to see. This is where a drone shot would be perfect. Then why did you just go to this random one that no one cares about? Alright. Nice, so Evil Cat, past Gazman, he's got 2.2 seconds to Kenobi in the lead, but he is lapping considerably quicker than Kenobi at the moment, but that is hard versus softs playing a role. I just clocked. So, Idle 4 Gaming, he's gone on to another set of softs, taken about as much fuel as he reckons he'll need before the softs start to drop off. Perhaps maybe that lasts 10 laps? Which is what, yeah, we got 10 laps left. Well, 9 and a bit now. Oh, essentially 9 now, yeah, as Kenobi crosses the line. So 9 laps to go. With 50% fuel on 7x fuel wear and a fresh set of softs. What do we reckon in chat, guys? Do we reckon Idle's going to stop a second time, or do we reckon he's going to truck this out onto the final? He's going to truck this out to check flat. I am forgetting like everything. We've had 25 minutes of racing at the moment. I don't think I've been able to stop and breathe for the entire time. With the I go back and we got a 3-way battle for P5. Somerset Sarge, the Legend, and KW. These lot still scrapping it out. These lot have been like, they're on alternative strategies, but that's not stopped him as the Legend looking up the inside of Somerset Sarge, and it's a late lunge by the Dutchman, not quite able to make it work. Probably took a little bit too much of that curve as possible. I know that track limits are just they're well weird. I can never find out what. Sometimes I get penalised, sometimes I don't. It's a very inconsistent one of the track limits there. So the Legend did go off by quite a bit, but not getting penalised for it. Just pushing the car to its limits. Kenobi comes into the pits, going on to his final set of tyres. That has promoted Evil Cat 69 to the lead of the race, with Idle 4 Gaming 2.8 seconds behind. So, Salva Butchers at Somerset Sarge, I just noticed, also coming into the pits with those dead soft tyres. I said that so frugally. That sounded like a proper gay dude. So the proper soft tires, guys. Fucking hell, I'm going mental. Alright, what am I going on about? Alright, the Legend 2503 versus KW. They're separated by 6/10 at the moment. Oh my god, what is going off at the back there? Now, this is a fight. I love the mini-maps. You've got, is it? No, don't know the swearing policy for this, but I'm being a bit of a star. Alright, so, who should we have a butchers at? How's Evil Cat doing? He's got, about 50% fuel, 50% tyre wear. Might be able to make it, that's the end of the race, but he's got 1.7 seconds behind him, encouraging ever so closer and closer. Look at them times: 128.3, 128.2, 128.7, 128.2. This soft stint from Idle 4 Gaming, he's setting qualifying pace, lap after lap after lap, coming behind Evil Cat 69, who is not setting too shabby lap times, but when compared to the absolute beast behind him, piloting that, I've got a squint, what car is that? I think that's a Genesis. I'm probably wrong, that does not look like a Genesis. I do not know what car that is. All I know is it looks sexy as fuck with that Bumblebee Power Maxed livery. 1.3 seconds the gap is at the moment. We're gonna go on board with Idle 4 Gaming in the mystery machine that I can't remember the name for it. I've got no clue what car this is, but that got a rear mirror on the dash. That'd be sick to have in a racing car. It's got live coverage from behind you. That gap has gone down to sub 1 second. Surely Idle 4 Gaming is going to come flying past Evil Cat anytime soon. As we start the 20th lap out of 25. 6 laps remaining. So, where do we think Idle 4 is gonna go from him? Because he is encroaching closer and closer and closer. Absolutely nailed that corner. Oh my days. He's getting like 3 tenths in one corner. Alright, the gap has come down to 3 tenths. Surely an overtake is due soon. He's got that slipstream effect. He's gaining. He's purple. Woody 69 setting the fastest lap of the race, I just noticed. I'm on board with these lot. Slams onto the brakes. And Evil Cat 69 knows not to fight that. Idle 4 Gaming going into the leading position of the race. Where is Wooly? P9, last lap, 127.912. And he's a 10th up on this lap. So Wooly 69, although they're not dead softs per se, but they're not 100, but look at how hard Wooly's pushing at the moment. Such a shame about that turn 1 incident, as I'm sure Woody would be challenging for the lead at the moment with the sort of pace that he is setting. 30 milliseconds up on that 27 R. Are we going to see back-to-back 27s from big man Woody 69? We've got 2 69s in this lobby, just like your mum. Evil Cat 69, Wooly 69. What sort of time is this going to be? That was rapid. That last lap. 28.4, losing a bit of time in the final sector. Bloody hell, that sort of pace that Wooly is setting. Unbelievable. This man as well. Idle 4 Gaming. He's not broke into the 27s yet. Unlike big man Wooly. Look at how consistent that is each lap. 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28. He's just a machine, this man. But that fuel gauge is not looking too healthy. Surely he's got to think about pitting soon. However, that might have cost him, because you got Evil Cat there. He should come out probably in this pack per se. We'll watch KJN and KW. 5 tenths between the two. KW going a bit wide. That's come down to 3 tenths. Is KJN going to capitalise on this? As yes, if you look in the front, Idle 4 Gaming and Evil Cat 69 going into the pits. The half-second penalty for KW for going wide there. Where is Idle 4 Gaming going to come out? Because he's only got 4 laps after this. Well, 4 laps including this, so 3 laps to get back into the lead of the race. He's P7 at the moment. Changing tyres as well, coming out onto the hards. He must have forgot to run the hards. 19 seconds from the lead. I think it's safe to say that he's buggered up on strategy. Idle 4 Gaming here. And it's going to be out of contention for the lead. That does change the lead though to the Legend 20, not the Legend 27. I almost didn't say it this stream. Every single stream, that last what's it called? That last season, I called this man the Legend 27. So this has changed. These lot that were scrapping for P7, P8 are now your racer leaders. So as KJN did get past KW and he's going to be looking for the Legend. So bloodshot tyres for all of these blokes, but surely none of them are going to pit, just because you're going to lose so much track position if you do pit, and yet none of them even remotely think about it. So yeah, all of them staying out. You lose, yeah, if we look, that last lap, 30.7 compared to 28.7. So you lose about 3 seconds a lap on these dead tyres. But here comes KJ, and I'm still yapping on about strategy. Lap 23 out of 25. KJN 105 tenths away from the legend in lead. So yeah, it's not worth it to pit if you don't have to. Unlike Idle 4 Gaming forgetting to run the hards. All these have run the hards. The long run has worked, and they found themselves battling it out for the lead of the race. KJN on the bumper of the legend. Got a nice braking zone here. Is he going to be thinking about the move? No, he's not. But he's edging closer and closer and closer to the Dutchman, who goes wide. And KJN sees the gap. He's going to send it onto the straight ahead of the legend. Absolutely wonderful capitalization of that for the lead of the race, and the legend getting slapped on with a half-second penalty. Let's have a butcher's out of that overtake again from KJN. The race lead overtake. Legend goes wide. KJN able to capitalise it. Wheel to wheel going through. The legend goes off the road again. KJN sweeps around the outside to take first position. Absolutely incredible driving from a lot of these. So the legend with that half-second penalty, that is going to be absolutely massive. Well, not quite on this track, because there's not really many like mega long streets, so we'll see how much he loses. Yeah, that is a very nice penalty zone. It's not like Daytona, it's not like Fuji, it's not like Interlagos, where if you get a half-second penalty, you might as well just get flung back to the back of the grid for going 3 pixels wide. But that has extended KJN's lead to 1.4 seconds. KJN could be on for, I believe it's going to be, it'll be the first win that I've seen. 2 laps to go. Well, not quite, as I've noticed how far they are into the 24th lap, as the battle for P2 extends to a 3-wide battle, as Steve going round the outside of KW 1990 as we round on to the final lap of the race. Since the start-finish straight we are on now as we start lap 25 of 25 of this race. And this is 1, 2, 3 and 4 we are looking for. The battle for a podium place, the battle for the lead. Well, the lead seems to be decided as KJN, just unlikely that these will catch them, unless KJN does makes a mistake. He should be winning this, but any 3 of these drivers could come 2nd, 3rd or 4th. Steve, 3 tenths behind the legend. He loves an overtake into this bit. He's not quite far back enough, Steve, to make the move. Got about 30 seconds left to the checkered flag, going into the final sector of this race. Steve, legend, KW, KJN, all battling for the lead. But this gap has come down to 6 tenths as we go rounding round the back straight. This is the final corner. Surely KJN is ahead, but further back anything could happen. Steve versus the legend. The legend's got the run on Steve on the back straight. It's gonna be a photo finish between the legend and Steve. Steve manages to get ahead of the legend. 0.058 seconds separating the two. KJN wins round 1 of ZFS. Oh my word, that has put my commentary to the test. KW 4th, Woody 69 going from last to 5th. Sensational drive. Tino was very close behind as well. Idle 4 Gaming in P7. Kenobi in P8, Frowny in P9, No Neck Monster in P10, Somerset Sarge in 11th, Evil Cat 69 in 12th, and Gaz Monkey 88 a lap behind. Well, not quite, but quite a bit behind these lights is coming on to round the final corner. Now that was what I have missed. That is ZFS. Oh my word. I can finally breathe now. As, so yeah, 12th, first to 12th was a gap of 11 seconds. First to 12th in a 13 driver lobby after 40 minutes was 11 seconds. KGM going up 10 positions there. Let's have a look at the final results. So KGM 100 bringing home the victory, followed by ZFS Steve in P2. The Legend 2503 rounding out the podium position, followed by KW 1990 GT, Wooly 69, and Mr. Tino, Idol 4 Gaming, ZFS Kenobi, followed by Frowning 1, No Neck Monster, Somerset Sarge, and Evil Cat 69 with the 1 minute penalty. Evil Cat 69 forgetting to run the hard tyres. Followed by Gaz Monkey 88 in the final position. That is all from me today. That was a race and a half. I'm going to go have about 3 litres of water because I cannot feel my throat after that. Woke up the entire neighbourhood. And I will see all of you next week. For, where are we at now? Because they've changed it, haven't they? Suzuka in the Nissan GTR 08 Group 2. God, ZFS in Group 2 machinery. Now that is going to be a sight. I've just finished. Yeah. Love you. Wait, no, that's the stream.